Right, yes, hello, and welcome back to Free Vinyl Discovery. This week I am lost for words. We're doing Japan and Tin Drum. Now, looking at this, I had a bad feeling, and not just because Chairman Mao was in the corner. There's just something about this that made me feel alienated immediately. I looked at this, I'd never heard of Japan before. The band, that is, not the country. And I just looked at this and thought, I'm not going to have a fun time. And then eventually I realised I'm down to single digits of albums. I'm going to have to listen to this at some point. So here we are. I was right. My instinct served me well. I didn't like this. The album itself is in not great condition, given the state of it when you play it. There's a lot of these little markings going on, which we've come to expect from some of these albums before. I just expected this to be in really good condition because I can't see why anyone wants to keep playing this. But here we are. The album does play perfectly, so it's fine. We're back to normal when it comes to the sleeves. Nothing to really talk about. I've realised I haven't actually got out a record for a long time, so here we are. Getting out this wonderful little thing that will probably never get played by me again, because I found this to be just a horrid experience. I'm sure there are people out there who are big fans of Japan. You're not going to be a big fan of me anymore. There's something about the instrumentation that I just found a little bit strange. That's probably what it's going for, to be fair. It's just not going to be for me. I've got to give credit where it's due. The last track, actually, on side one, Canton, I thought it was 2 tracks, it's actually just the one. That was all right. I hated Ghosts. That's probably the most popular track off of this album. I loathe and detest that song. I think the main offence, actually, is David Sylvian's voice. I'm not a fan of his kind of vocal that he likes to deliver. He's clearly trying to defy some sort of expectation of singing. He's succeeding, but he is also putting me off as a result. Maybe it's me not being a sophisticated, artsy-fartsy type of music listener, but I don't like David Sylvian's vocals. The penultimate track of side 2 as well, Sons of Pioneers, is also okay, and I think it's because it's more instrumental than some of the other tracks. Just basically, wherever we ever got David Sylvian in the mix, it's where I am at the happiest. Also, I think my happiness peaks when it's just not playing at all. And that would also do it for me when I'm not listening to Tin Drum by Japan. Is also going to be a fun time for me. The bass. I'm a bass boy. The bass on this is so strange. That's my best impression that I can give you of Japan's bass lines. I'm just not happy. What is going on here? I'm really losing hope with this pile. I'm definitely at the dregs at this point. I think I've got 1 or 2 left that I may enjoy. There's some in there that are going to be absolutely mental. This is neither. I think it's just deliberately odd. In my opinion, music should speak to you as a person rather than trying to defy expectations for the sake of being on the outside of the common discussion. And I do really feel like all Japan are trying to do are be different. I don't think there's actually any musical legitimacy to this. I don't feel like David Sylvian is trying to speak to me rather than just flip me off, basically. That's the impression I get, that he's just trying to be the strange person. It's like, oh, you don't like it? Well, I wasn't trying to make you like it. But the point is, music should be something that engages you. And even though I didn't particularly enjoy Laughingstock, I really do feel the soul of Mark Hollis in there. I don't feel David Sylvian's soul, and actually, I don't particularly want to do. Do you like Japan? Let me know in the comments below. I have actually now counted the number of records we have left. We are in single digits now, so it won't be long before I can disappear off of the internet completely and be done with this. But this has been really good because the YouTube channel, even, it's not really supposed to be viral. It's really just a motivational tool for me to get through all these albums and go through this musical discovery, and it has been really worth it. I've unearthed some really great gems in there, like Clannad and the Alan Parsons Project, All About Eves, Suzanne Vega. They've all been really good for me. This isn't one of those. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week.